Now that I've completed my presentation in ancient civilization, ancient Egypt, I want to share it with my students in Google Classroom. So you can see I'm in Google Classroom right now. I'm going to click in the social studies class that I've created previously. And then I'm going to go to classwork. You notice that I already have a topic, ancient civilization, so I'm just going to add my information or materials right in here.
And why are you adding it as materials instead of putting it as an assignment?
That's a great question. Because this is a presentation that is for students to look at, they don't need to do anything other than looking at it, and maybe they have some guided notes on paper for it. It's not really an assignment that I'm going to grade. So that's why I think materials might be better, because it's something that student can just access. They could access it at home. They could access it later on as a reference.
Especially if they were sick or missed the class or didn't understand something.
Exactly. So we're going to go to create. And again, over here, just like we've created assignment before and a question, we're going to create material. Notice you have a title and description, just like with the other items. So we're going to call this Ancient Egypt. And for description, I'm just going to let the students know that they could reference this presentation when they need it. Now that I'm done, I'd like to add it to the topic that I've created, which is ancient civilization, just so it's nicely organized for my students and myself. And then of course I want to include the presentation. I know it's in my Google Drive. I'm going to click the Google Drive icon. I'm going to look for it, and I could just search ancient Egypt. And here it is. Now notice it doesn't show up with choices of, do I want to make a copy for each student or edit for the student, because this is materials. And so what that means is students will just have a view only of the material. So in this case, Google Slides presentation, students will be able to just look at it, which is exactly what I want for a teacher presentation for them to access later on or if they're absent. And when I'm done, I click post.